All right, my family. What is today? Some of you might say Saturday. You would be incorrect. Unless you're wondering what day it actually is. It's comfy seat day. So, this seat that comes in an MX6000, it sucks. It's like a glorified lawnmower seat. It sucks. The only good thing about it is it has one of these little smell good things on it, and it's empty. So that's not even a good thing. We're gonna replace the seat. You need a better seat, and apparently you need this thing, and it causes cancer. Okay, that's weird. MX6027, and it is, whoa, it comes with some plugs, I guess just rubber plugs. I assume we're gonna have to plug these holes here because it looks like there's 6 bolt holes. And then it has a little wiring harness. All right, I am going to attempt to get you the best shots that I can. Let's see. All right, kind of see what I'm doing. Here's the seat pan. We're using our favorite tool for that, the little Milwaukee cordless impact or cordless ratchet. Thing's awesome. Like it. Those are bolts. This looks like a nut back here. It's on a stud. And I voted against reading the instructions. I figure I can figure it out. If not, we need to do something else. What do we got here? We've got a couple wires on the bottom of the seat. That probably has to come off. And this harness probably has to come off. Let's show you what I'm talking about. So here's a wiring harness for the seat. Is it plugged in? Yeah, it's plugged in. Okay, I think I'm gonna pull all these connectors off. All the wiring connectors. I would assume that probably has to come off of there. I would assume the new seat has, I don't know, let's unplug it. We're gonna unplug it and we'll take it out with the seat, and then if I need to do something different, we'll do something different. But we'll just unplug it for now. Maybe. Oh, no, I guess it's got more stuff with it. Okay. Don't unplug this. Just go ahead and pull the harness off. Alright, so it looks like what we need to do. Hopefully you can see that there. This thing here looks like it needs to come off. Pull that off. Blue wires on the driver's side. I'm not telling you guys that because you'll know where it's at. That is actually for my reference. If I forget what side wire was what, I don't know if it makes a difference, but if it does, I'll have a video record of it. I'm gonna go get a pair of needle nose. Hang out. Okay, I'm back. Oh, yeah, it just doesn't want to come out there. There it goes. It's tricky. Oh, sorry. This one's a little trickier. It's underneath. That one might have to come undone when we pull the seat pan out. Let's see. I'm trying to push the tabs without seeing what I'm doing. There we go. Alright, that wiring is loose. Alright, I'm going to leave you guys out here. Hopefully you can see what I'm going to do. I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to fold the seat up. And I'm going to try to get this thing out of here without hurting the tractor or myself. We'll see what happens. Got the seat pan off. Man, it'd be nice if that seat would just sit there. I guess you could ratchet strap it down. But actually, hang on a second. Nah, I'll just pull it out. I think. This is where you need a friend. I don't know if that worked. I put the seatbelt on. Okay. I don't know if that helped any at all, but I put the seatbelt on. I was more worried I was going to break the door on the tractor. Ooh, look. We have a set of bolt holes. Alright, so the seat came with some Torx bit bolts. They are T40s, so you'll need a T40 and a ratchet. I assume the nuts that came off the bottom of the seat will fit those. Let's see. Of course they do. There we go. Alright, let's get you guys repositioned. Let's get you like over here, so you can be part of the party. Okay. Let's see if these bolt holes that are underneath here match up. I would assume so. It probably says something in the instructions, but I figured if I can't bolt the seat to a tractor, man, something may be seriously wrong. Well, those two holes line up. It's promising. Been painless so far. And I know those are probably tight. Let's just check them. They're tight. That thing does really good. But I was looking at the plugs back here and I thought, well, maybe one of those would plug in. But it did come with this harness. The only reason I really didn't think about this harness is it says installing in a L6060 tractor, but that's the same plug. And I do happen to have one of these plugs back there in the back of my tractor, so that would give us power. And then this is the same plug, the same pigtail that we have for the seat switch that they sold me the kit for. So I would say that you have to use the harness that came with the seat. Anyways, so, seat's in. Obviously the plate's gonna fit because this is the plate that came out of it. So put your bolts back in. And then I'll put the bolts back in here in a minute. Let me show you guys this little seat plug, or the seat hole plug, I guess. Here's your little plugs, and you just work the rubber down it into the hole. It's pretty tight. Get them worked all the way down. That way it'll seal the excess holes. The weird thing, well, I guess that other seat plate covered the holes, kind of. But anyways, and maybe put these in, well, I guess I go through the back window, but those might be easier to put in through the, or when you have the seat base or the seat plate out. So I'm gonna put this one in. Actually, these would probably be easier if you put it in when the plate's out, because they're hollow in the middle, they squeeze, so then you could probably pull a little bit and it would probably shrink down the center. So just a thought, but I'm going to get this bolted the rest of the way in, and then I will get you guys in the back and we'll get this thing plugged up and see if I was correct with the wiring harness. Okay, well, I got all the rubber plugs in, and then I saw on the back of the seat, here is your part number, as long as my camera doesn't flip over. Here's your part number and all that for the Grammer seat. You might check that part number and see if you can order the seat somewhere else, maybe. I don't know. But let's get you guys a picture of this. So this is the harness that came with the seat kit. So obviously it should plug in there, and it does. Looks like we're gonna have a whole lot of extra wiring, but here's our 6027, whatever that seat kit wiring was. This plugs into this, so looks like we're on the right track. And then I do have, move you guys over for a second so I can kind of reach around you maybe. That was not, I wasn't trying to make a joke there. Okay. I don't know if it matters which one. I'm going to go with the shorter wiring harness. No, I'm not, because that one doesn't click on. It's a male as well. You got a male and a female, so it only goes one way. And I thought maybe that these were, you know, something that plugged into here, because it looked like I could cut the zip tie and there's a lot of wire there. But that's not the case. I would assume that's how that goes. And I guess I'm going to pull all these nice, really nice fancy clips off. I guess some of those you can't. Oh yeah, I can pull the thing out, but let's, if this works, I'm going to take these off and I'm going to put a Deutsch connector on this. I don't like this. This is ghetto. So I'll show you guys doing that, or we'll put a weather pack on it or something, because that's just silly right there. Seriously, that's what you do. All right, let's see what we got. Get off my quick hitch and off my 3-point. Get everything kind of out of the way-ish. All right, let's flip our lever. Let's adjust this up a little bit. Our backrest wires aren't touching. Let's slide that back a ways. Whew. Let's see. Let's close the back window. Just okay. Turn that off. We'll get our stuff turned off. Okay, tractor started, which I kind of expected it would start at least. Let me set my armrest. There. Tractor moves. So I'd say the seat switch is correct. And oh boy. I mean, besides the fact that it's a much comfortable seat, it's air ride. I mean, let's adjust it back a little more. I don't know about this thing. I guess that might be all the way up. Nope. Make it kind of a high back. I wish it was bolstered a little more. Let's try the bolstering. Nope, don't like that. Alright, I'm not even gonna the lumbar. I don't know. I mean, it's a comfortable seat. Sorry, trying to get it adjusted. I don't know about that weird thing at the back. I'd kind of like it to be a high back seat. I know that you don't want it to be, because you still have to operate your window, you know, and you reach around, open your window. So honestly, I would love that thing to be up, but I'm probably going to leave it back like that, because then I can still turn around, I can grab my window, you know, you've got space.